So what is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be getting this thing torn apart and getting it ready for powder coat. And we still got the rear axle that's being rebuilt, getting the 456 gears put in it. That's what I mean by rebuilt. But the axle is fully powder coated already. But we got to finish up and we got to get the rest of this stuff off to the powder coater. So when I say the rest of this stuff, I'm talking like the springs and all the brackets and all the front cross members and things of that nature. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna get all this tore out of here, get it loaded up in the car, and then we're gonna probably sometime here over the weekend or the next week or so, we're gonna run it out to the powder coater and let him start doing his thing on it. Who knows how long he may or may not have it for. Like I told him, as long as we get it done by like April, little before April of next year, I'm perfectly fine with it. So the truck's on jack stands for the winter, as you can see. We got a few other things to do to it. But for now, that's what it is. So like I said, we got to go through, pull all this out of here. So we're going to get the springs out of here. We're going to get the track bars out of here. We're going to get the rear track bar, it's the crossbar. There's a technical name for it, but I always forget the name. But it's like the center drop bar to where it stops the axle from shifting side to side. We're going to get the brakes off of it, get all that stuff pulled out, and then we're going to move our way up to the front. We're going to get the knuckles off, get all that stuff pulled off of there, and we're going to go through and get it done. And yes, I know there is snow on the ground. Unfortunately, I do not have a garage to put this in, so we are doing it in the driveway in the snow. It's nice weather out today though, so it's not completely cold. It's not snowing, it's not raining, it's not windy as shit. So yeah, so considering we do have some nice weather on this beautiful Friday, we're gonna tear this apart, and then later tonight we may go on a side quest and go do some stuff with the family, and we'll see you back here shortly with an update on where we're at with it. All right, see you, bye for now.
I only fuck with a certain type of niggas, man. 100. Hey, Drew, put some delay on my voice, put some reverb on there and turn me up. Niggas got it fucked up, probably thinking it's a game. I might smile a lot, but I ain't playing with them. I'm up at 8, I work all night. I'm rolling weed, I'm on the flight. Soon as I land, I'm going to write. I'm on the grind. 40 hours, 2 shows, 3 planes, 6 zeros. Flying all around the world like I'm a fucking hero. Pouring straight out of bottles, how we drink Clico. And we all from the same hood. That's why we feel the same thing. Like say if one of our pockets hurting, we all gon' feel the same pain.
And just like that, we're back. As you can see, we went to town on pulling this apart. Honestly, it only took maybe about an hour to get all this stuff out of there. So I've done this a couple times. I've already had it out a couple times. Oh, it took me about an hour to get all of this out of the truck. I had to drop in the drive shaft, drop the axle, pull the springs, get all the brackets off, get everything, up and out of the way. So we do right here, I'll show you. We have got everything off. So we got the springs, we got the drop brackets, we got the drop bracket for the rear track bar that goes from one side of the truck to the other side on the axle. We got the upper and lower track bars, sway bar links. We got the sway bar, and we got the sway bar brackets. The bushings are off over here. So this is all of our nuts and bolts and, the exciting stuff. So we got all that off. The springs are going to be powder coated. We got to press the bushings out. We might do something different with the upper and lower track bars. I haven't fully decided yet, so we're still working on that. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get these ones powder coated just in case. So we're going to press out the bushings on those. We are going to press out the bushing on the rear track bar. We might even be doing something different with this track bar right here that goes from the frame to the axle. And then go ahead and get all this done up and get this all ready and powder coated. We have not tore off the front yet. While this is at the powder coater, we're going to work on getting the front torn off and the bushings pressed out and get the bushings pressed out of the front suspension parts. So like I said, while all this is at powder, we're going to work on tearing apart the front. We also got a lot of other things that we're going to go through and get powder coated. The rear bumper, we're probably going to get that repainted. We're probably going to repaint the front bumper. And right now, there is a custom hood coming for it. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to try to fix up some of the rust and get it prettied up on the bed, at least until I can find a new bed for it. I'm looking for a new bed. I'm not a big fan of the Ram boxes. Plus, two, this bed's kind of shot, so I don't want to put more into it than what needs to be put into it. It's a 6-foot 4-inch bed. I'm looking for a standard bed, so without the Ram boxes. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm looking for a bed. If anybody knows anyone or anywhere that does not have the Ram boxes, like I said, we're gonna fix up some of this a little bit, get it a little pretty, a little prettier than what it is. But for now, I just want to get rid of this bed and get a new bed. So like I said, I'm not too hard pressed on how great this turns out. It'll honestly be one of my first times actually attempting any sort of body work. And with the weather, it's not, I don't know how well it's going to turn out. So that's going to be a trial and error deal. But like I said, we got a hood. I would like to get front fenders done on this. So front fenders, both sides, left and right, repaint the front bumper, and get the hood on. So, and then repaint the rear bumper, get everything powder coated. We do have new fender liners that are going in. We are probably not going to color match just because I don't know what we're going to do with the truck in the long run. So for right now, the fender liners, the new ones, we're just going to leave them the gloss black that they came. But yeah, that's pretty much that, guys. So if you haven't already, I hope you hit that subscribe button and stay locked in. We got more content just like this coming. This coming up summer, we got a lot of truck shows on our schedule. A lot of things that we're going to be doing and going around and meeting some new people and doing some new things. And then we got our show coming up April 10th and 11th, Northwest Ohio Showdown at the Wood County Fairgrounds in Bowling Green, Ohio. So it's pretty lit. It's pretty rowdy. It's a great time. If you haven't been, you should go ahead and click the link right here. I'm going to drop it. And then go ahead and get yourself registered. Get locked in because it's going to be a great time. And that is actually where I'm going to be revealing this truck. So if you have been following me and keeping up with the build process of this truck, if you would like to see the reveal of this truck, that is where it is going to be revealed at. Smash that subscribe button and yeah, be prepared for the next one, guys. Until then, we'll see you around. Peace.